A long time ago, we said that these kids in college with these wacky woke ideas were going to get a cold dose of reality when they finally graduated. What we did not expect is that there were so many of them, they'd band together and whinge in unison and convince a bunch of morons at a bunch of big corporations to agree with them or else. But I'd like to show you a cold dose of reality in what may be one of the greatest videos I have ever seen of a woke person trying every woke trick in the book to get out of a DUI. Let me just say right now, in this video, a woman claims to be having anxiety and she's indigenous, she's non-binary, she has mental health issues, and that explains why she can't walk properly. Yo, I kid you not. She quite literally says to the cop as she's being arrested, "You're being a white male." I'm dead serious. She says, "You're being a white man." Okay. All right. You guys ready for this video? Police body camera footage of probably the most innocuous stop ever. I mean, look, she's drunk, apparently. Cop says he smells alcohol. Doesn't mean she is drunk. The presumption is she's driving while drunk or intoxicated. Just because a cop claims it doesn't mean it's true. But, dude, shut your mouth. Don't resist. I give you now one of the greatest videos I have ever seen. And we're going to get a whole lot more of these. But this is an example of I don't know. It's a get woke, go broke. Here we go.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I just got changed around.
Okay. Do you understand what's going on, though?
Yes.
You're going into oncoming traffic.
I know, and I just decided that it was better just to turn around really quick. So,
Okay.
But I'm sorry. I just have like really bad social anxiety and stuff.
I get you.
I don't want to step out whenever you're asking for stuff.
Okay. Well, we're past that. Just go ahead and step out.
She's driving on the wrong side of the road, okay? I gotta say, if you're driving on the wrong side of the road, expect to be arrested. I don't know, there's like very few circumstances where if you're driving into oncoming traffic, a cop's gonna be like, "I'm gonna let you keep doing that." Now it's possible. You get pulled over, you're not drinking, and there have been roads I've been on, maybe many of you have seen this, where you go down the wrong way. And, well, I will say this. When I was in New Zealand, it happened quite a bit because they drive on the other side. I'm in the car. I'm sitting in the right side driving because, like, you know, the steering wheel's on the other side. And then I'm in the right lane. They're like, no. They're all freaking out. Fortunately, it was like a rural highway. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. You drive on the other side of the road here. But look, there have been circumstances where there was like a weird median. There were like two roads merging. And I've turned left. And then I realized, like, oh, holy crap, this is not a single row. I'm on the wrong side. And I just get over right away. Maybe if you get pulled over for that, you'd be like, I'm sorry, man, I turned out the wrong way. This lady is driving into oncoming traffic. Let's play more.
An indigenous person.
Right back here, please. Miss Perry?
Well, I'm non-binary, so.
Okay. What do you go by?
It's Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai? Okay. Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
She just admitted to drinking and driving. I want to give everybody some advice, okay? I'm not a lawyer. It's not legal advice. The first advice is talk to a lawyer. And I will say in my experience, what I've been told is, if you get pulled over, don't admit to anything. Don't talk to the cops. You know, you only, there's some questions you have to answer, like license and registration, insurance, etc. And you can just remain silent. You're allowed to remain silent. Some states have requirements on weapons. I recommend talking to a lawyer. The first recommendation I have for all of you is don't drink and drive. Don't break the law. Now, I know there's activism and questions about what I mean. I mean, generally speaking, like, come on, dude. Nobody is going to sit here and be like, well, there are certain circumstances. No, you never drink and drive. Do not impair yourself and drive. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this. I've heard these crazy stories. What I've heard is that you're better off saying nothing and not taking a breathalyzer or whatever, and not doing field sobriety, forcing them to bring you to the station for an official breathalyzer where you have to do it, I guess. But I heard a story. This could be totally wrong. People who refuse to do it, they get some kind of obstruction charge or something. But those are easy to defeat in court, and you don't lose your license over them. But I'm not a big fan of any of this because the reality is if you drink and drive, you should get your license taken away for a certain period. Like, dude, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, there are ways you can get around it. Nah, dude, if you drink and drive, you're a bad person. Let's watch more.
I need to run you through some tests right now. Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
Okay.
Okay? Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries?
I gotta stop again. When she's like, I have bad anxiety, he's like, so you and me both. She's like, okay. Like, uh-oh, your stupid fake lie isn't gonna work.
Anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test.
As you know, as an Indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
I get you.
I love that she thinks these crackpot woke statements are going to earn her favor after she was driving the wrong way down the road and the cop smells alcohol and she admitted to drinking. Wow.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
And I'm not.
Yeah, I'll try my hardest.
Yes,
I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or turn tonight.
Mental health.
Any physical injuries?
Mental, yeah.
Mental. She says physical injuries. Mental health. Okay, look. All right, here we go, baby. If you're driving the wrong way down the road into oncoming traffic, you're drinking, and then you say, I have mental health problems, I think she should be locked up and she should get her license revoked. Revoked. You got mental health problems, you're driving in oncoming traffic? Dude, we can't let you drive.
But no, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mental, PTSD, depression, anxiety.
I get you.
What else you want?
Now with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Can you not call me ma'am, please?
I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I
hardest.
don't feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Right foot in front of your left. Nope, go back.
I'm sorry, but the whole man thing, just like,
I
I can't walk
apologize.
straight 'cause
Let's see
you
if we
called
can
me
move
ma'am.
forward from it. You have 0 questions?
no, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially
Then you shouldn't be driving.
with generational trauma and
Oh,
PTSD
generational trauma too
around
now.
white people and cops. Like,
Oh, white people.
it's just,
I'm going to speak with you right over here, okay?
no.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
So it says, after failing the tests, it's time for the woman to get arrested. Here we go.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make it hard.
No,
Don't. You're going to get a resistance.
Dude,
You're going to get a
I
resistance.
don't.
Don't resist.
Don't.
Listen to me. Don't resist.
Don't. You're being
Come
a
here.
white man and
Come here.
don't.
You're being a white man. Dude, universities, social media, wokeness is brain rot. She lives in this world where, like, but you're being a white man. Dude, you were driving the wrong way down the road into oncoming traffic while having had 3 drinks. Perhaps there are some people. Maybe 3 drinks means, really light, low alcohol stuff. 3 drinks could also mean like 3 doubles. I don't know. And everyone's different. Some people, 3 drinks, boom, you're drunk. You're over the legal limit. But either way, you're like, yes, I was drinking. Yes, you smell alcohol. Yes, I'm driving the wrong way down the road. And you're being a white man. I got to play that again, dude. I got to play that again. Here we go.
Don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make it hard.
No,
Don't. You're going to get a resistance.
Dude,
You're going to get a
I
resistance.
don't.
Don't resist.
Don't.
Listen to me. Don't resist.
Don't. You're being
Come
a
here.
white man and
Come here.
don't. I followed all of your like, as an indigenous person, like, you guys. You guys are scaring me.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yes, there is. It's called.
No, oh, dude, you're being a white man. Oh, wow. Truly, truly. Look, you see, this cop is an example of a good cop. They're bad cops. I don't think most cops are bad cops. And, look, I've had my fair share of run-ins with police where I'm very grateful the cops are good dudes. I have had one instance I've talked about where someone was trying to mug me and a bunch of cops stopped the mugger. I was like, wow, that's a rare thing that a cop stops a crime in progress. Walking down the street, I'm in Lincoln Park in Chicago, and this guy starts saying, like, give me your money, blah, blah, blah. I got a knife. Just do it. And I'm like, I'm broke. I have no money. And so I'm laughing and I just keep walking. I'm like, bro, dude, I don't have any money. Like, I don't know what you're going to try and do. You can take my empty wallet. And then he's like, I know you got money in your shoe. When all of a sudden a cop grabs him and slams him against a fence and screams in his face, not in my town. And I was like, whoa. Apparently they've been following the guy because they got reports. And, good moment. I've had my share of bad cops. But, I had one moment where I was speeding. I was in rural Illinois, no cars anywhere, and I'm legit speeding. And I was speeding a lot. I think it was like a 65, and I was probably going like 15 or 20 over or something. And I'm like, who cares? Like, look, you come out to West Virginia, and the speed limit's 55, and everyone's going 80. Everyone. And so at that point, it's like, what do you do, right? Do you go slow and you're causing problems? It's kind of tough. That's the problem with how laws work a lot of times. So I get pulled over, and the cop is like, any reason you're going really fast? And I was like, I'm middle of nowhere, man, trying to get home before it gets dark. And he's like, okay, I'm going to give you a warning. Don't do it again, all right? Slow down. You get it. And I was like, appreciate it, man. That was it. He could have given me a ticket. Like, you've probably had those moments. I was pretty broke. I didn't get my license plate renewed. I couldn't afford it. It was like $50 or something. And I get pulled over, and the guy's like, you're going to keep getting pulled over. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a warning right now. Get that fixed as soon as you can. He was like, any reason you didn't get your license plate updated? And I was like, I got to be honest, man. I don't make a lot of money. And, I'm hoping that within like a week or two, I get my paycheck. I'll get it taken care of. And he goes, okay, I'm going to let you off with a warning. And you're probably going to get pulled over again. Show him the warning. Let him know you're taking care of it. All right. And he's like, go get it taken care of as soon as you can. And then keep the receipt on you. The cops are probably going to let you off if you show them the receipt. Now I was like, oh, I appreciate it, man. I did end up getting pulled over again, and then showed him the warning. And I was like, I got pulled over for it. Talked to the cop. I'm going to get it taken care of as soon as I get paid. And they were like, all right, buddy, have a good day. That was it. I'm like, that's what being a good cop is. Okay. Somebody who's supposed to have their plate registered. You're supposed to have your plate registered for a reason. Okay. Because we don't want hit and runs. You got to be responsible behind the wheel of the car. I can respect that. Cop pulls me over because I'm in violation, but he says, I'm not going to ruin your life. I like that. And there are bad cops too. Say, I don't care. I got pulled over. I wasn't speeding. And the cops said, tell it to a judge. And I'm like, man, some cops just don't care. And then I went to like what do they call, like a currency exchange where you can pay the $20 or $50 or whatever it was. I think it was like 35 maybe. They gave me a receipt. I did get pulled over again because I'm like, your plate's expired. And I was like, officer, here's my warning. Here's the receipt. It's taken care of. And he was like, all right, buddy, have a good day. He's like, you're going to get pulled over again, maybe, but, show him this. And it's because the reason I got pulled over so many times is because I was driving it's like a 40-mile drive to the airport from where I lived. And so there's multiple jurisdictions. And I think I got pulled over like 3 or 4 times in a span of like 2 weeks because you had to wait for it to come in the mail and all that stuff. Look, man, you're driving the wrong way down the road, okay? And you're drinking. You got no excuses, okay? This is an example of the broken ideology and the failures. I think the older generation's got some responsibility on this one. How do you raise a person to be so broken? You're being a white man. Dude, you were drunk driving on the wrong side of the road. This dude didn't even need to do any of this. He could have pulled you over and arrested you on the spot and be like, driving on the wrong side of the road and smelled like booze. It's crazy. Shut your mouth, get a lawyer. But man, get woke, go broke, I guess. They need to revoke this person's license, this non-binary person's license. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave it there. Next segment's coming up tonight at 8 p.m. over at youtube.com/TimcastIRL, and we'll see y'all then.